Hello YouTube, B3 here, with a bit of a sore throat, but ready to do another kicking trade review. We got a nice hard cover here. Just kidding, it's not hard. I am though. But we have Thor Volume 1, The Goddess of Thunder. Yeah, so spoiler alerts, of course, all the way through. Jane Foster Thor, it's not revealed in this that she is Jane Foster. In fact, there's this big mystery behind who it is. I knew who it was the whole time because I read All New, All Different Avengers, and she tells Sam Wilson who she is in that book. So there you go. Sorry, there's a dog right here, being a good girl. Ooh. But, yeah, so it starts off with Asgardians, Odin and whatnot, going to get Thor. He has become unworthy of his hammer, and he's sad about it. Hasn't left the moon in forever. Got, excuse me, all these frost giants invading Midgard to get their king's skull from Roxxon, who has discovered it. Thor decides to leave the hammer behind, go get his axe, go fight Malekith, who has teamed up with the frost giants. Malekith chops Thor's arm off because he's so much less powerful now because he doesn't have his hammer. So Thor's without his hammer and without his left arm, which is pretty crazy. So, sorry about that, Thor. You've been through a lot, buddy. You really have. And then someone on the moon picks up Thor. I can't wait to figure out how she got to the hammer. At first I thought Freya, Thor's mom, brought her there, but that seems to not be the case. Because Freya didn't know about her, oddly enough. But she goes to fight the Frost Giants by herself, who have frozen all the Asgardians that went to fight, as well as the Avengers. The hammer seems to have new abilities. I know for a fact that there's going to be even more new abilities later. Down the line. Sorry. But it's very cool. The hammer zips around, flies around, does stuff that it never did for Odin's son. But yeah, Roxxon's CEO can turn into a Minotaur, has a troll with him, fights Malekith and whatnot over the skull. It seems like Thor destroys the skull. We're talking about Jane. But she, in fact, does not. Turns out Roxxon had that fake skull there so that the giants would steal it, but he's like selling it to Malekith or whatever. Thor and Odin's son fight. She earns Odin's son's respect by fighting alongside each other against Malekith and the Frost Giants, which is pretty awesome. Lots of good stuff goes down. And then there's a little bit in the back where she fights Absorbing Man and his wife. Very cool. Absorbing Man's kind of a piss boy, it turns out. And then Freya the All-Mother kind of gives the new Thor her blessing, and Odin sends out the Destroyer to destroy the new Thor. It's very cool. This is just awesome, We got a good creative team, it seems like, because I really enjoyed it. Jason Aaron is the writer. I've definitely read other stuff by him, so that's cool. Artists, Russell, excuse me, Dodderman through 1 through 4, and Jorge Molina, who I'm also familiar with him, for number 5. Color artist Matthew Wilson 1 through 4, and Jorge Molina number 5. Letterer VC's Joe Sabino, that also seems like a familiar name. Cover art Russell Dodderman and Frank Martin. Assistant editor John Mosan, and editor Will Moss. Thor created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby, of course. But yeah, that's it for Thor Volume 1. Next time we're going to have Thor Volume 2. So that's going to be really cool. I actually have it right here. Let me show you. This is the book we'll be doing next time. Thor Volume 2, Who Holds the Hammer. But this has been Thor Volume 1, The Goddess of Thunder. So we're going to see her fight the Destroyer and stuff next time. Officially reveal her identity. Etc. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Sorry Matty Matt is not here once again. As you know, if you've been following these, he is in another country. and I am here house sitting for his family, dog sitting, cat sitting for his family until they've helped him get settled and can come back home. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Please, subscribe for the next review. And that's it. So next time, Thor Volume 2, Who Holds the Hammer, and we'll continue with Jane Foster's Thor from there. So that's it, and I'll see you all later.